This is a good place to remember him. In this patch of wood, where in summer quiet he used to dream dreams and visions of an America he foresaw. He used to say, regardless of your years, if you are young enough in spirit to dream dreams and see visions about a greater and finer America that is to be. If you are young enough to believe that poverty can be greatly lessened, that peace at home and abroad can be maintained, that one day a generation may possess this land, blessed beyond anything we now know, blessed with those things, material and spiritual, that make men's lives abundant, if that is the fashion of your dreaming, then I say, hold fast to your dreams. America needs it. For I see an America whose hills, fields, and plains, and nature's wealth beneath the earth, is the rightful heritage of all the people. Country squire from Hyde Park.
Who never failed the people, and whom the people won't fail.
A country squire from Hyde Park with a Harvard accent.
He wrote the speech in his own heart's blood. He weighed each word and found it good.
He wrote the speech in his own heart's blood. I ask you to keep the faith. If civilization is to survive, we must cultivate the ability of all peoples of all kinds to live and work together in the same world at peace. And to all Americans who dedicate themselves with us in the making of abiding peace, I say, in the last speech, the undelivered speech, he reminded us, today as we go forward against the terrible scourge of war, we go forward towards the greatest contribution any generation of human beings can make in this world, the contribution of lasting peace. The only limit to our realization of tomorrow will be our doubts of today. Let us move forward with strong and active faith. And so the last speech was written, though he never spoke it. He led us to battle.
And he fell.
This is a good place to remember him. In summer solitude, asleep there in his garden, beside the mighty river that he loved.
There will be time in summer solitude to think of him asleep there in his garden beside the mighty river he loved, and
perhaps then we shall hear his voice, and he shall say to us, keep up the fight against the selfishness of men, the empty posturings of class and race, the greed for power that drives great nations mad. Strike down the myth of race, the arrogance of states. We have our chance now for a peaceful world where men of all the peoples may be my friends.
freedom's cause was for us, will be for him. Freedom's cause was for us, will be for him.
The chance for a peaceful world. This was the cause he fought for with his life. To live and work together in the same world at peace. He was for us. Now we'll be for him. Strike hard. Keep up the fight. Now we shall be for him.
You have just heard an original radio cantata, The Last Speech. The music was by Lou Cooper and arranged for orchestration by Curtis Beaver. The libretto was written and arranged by Carl Carmer with quotations from Stephen Vincent Benet. The narration was by Eric Dressler, and the solo singers were Eileen Farrell, Evelyn Payson, Tivis Wicker, and Robert Marshall. The orchestra was conducted by Alexander Semler. The chorus by Norman Luboff. Albert Ward produced and directed The Last Speech for the Columbia Workshop. This cantata was especially presented to commemorate the death of President Roosevelt, the first anniversary of which falls next Friday, April 12th. In observance of this anniversary, the United States Treasury Department has designated April 12th this year as Franklin D. Roosevelt Memorial Bond Day and has issued a special Franklin D. Roosevelt Memorial Bond to be offered for sale on that day only. The purpose of this is to give all Americans an opportunity to pay tribute to the memory of our wartime president in a way he would most have preferred, by investing in the future of their country and helping to make its post-war financial structure secure. The Franklin D. Roosevelt Memorial Bond is a $200 bond and offers exactly the same benefits as the Victory Bond issued during the last war loan drive. Among these benefits is the high interest rate of 2 9/10%, which is received if the bonds are held to maturity, 10 years from the date of purchase. Plan to purchase one or more memorial bonds Friday, April 12th. Sandy Becker speaking. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.